The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be sharp. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
So the Nets starting 5. Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the 1. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Herter in at point guard. The kick out to Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside, bro. We're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now Green following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. No good from Jordan.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Right wing. Young outside. There's the pass to Collins. To the wing right side. 5 to shoot. Capella against Irving. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. High post shot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
To the right side. Irving against Young. Jordan with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Harris, no good. The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Here is Harden after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Irving passes to Jordan. Misses in close. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Kicks it out to Collins. Passes it to Herter. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Harden right side. Outside, Green. Feeds it to Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Putting a little something extra on that one. DeAndre Jordan adding to his highlight reel.
There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Young outside. Over Irving. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. It's Young on the wing. Here's Herter. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Young inside, covered by Irving.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Outside for Jordan. Back to Irving. There's the dish to Jordan. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for. The
Hawks trail by 6. And Young, here we go. Chalk up 2 there.
He has adapted a way to use his body to shield defenders that's bigger than him. Trae Young finishing through contact.
Now, here is Irving. He has 5. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. It's stolen by Harris. Pass to Jordan. Atlanta with the rebound. Young, right side. 2 points. That one goes. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Brooklyn ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Hey, guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
They've got Tony Snell, the Williams out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Fernando in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line. They give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Outside Irving. Here's Claxton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Irving. And stolen by Okongwu. Bogdanovich inside. Brown on him. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Now here's Irving. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Aldridge kicks to Irving. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Aldridge is a pro's pro. Keep your eyes open to make a play for someone else.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern. Only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs. That's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this.
Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force him to the line.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game. Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. Then for the Nets, James Harden comes in for Brown. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Harden. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Luwawu, the pass to Aldridge. Over Gallinari. Aldridge's shot is good. Aldridge has got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
Always keeping his head up. Cognizant of the clock, Aldridge barely beats the buzzer.
Here's Williams. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Harris is checked in. Now here's Johnson. The pass to Harris. Shoots the three. And he's good on the three ball. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Passes it to Okongwu. Snell dishes to Williams. Back to Snell. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The shot's good. 1:29 left now here in the second. Nets leading by 8. Now here's Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Johnson. Aldridge left side. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. And stolen by Okongwu. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Williams with a clean look. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Down low, here's Claxton up and in on the layup. And the Nets lead by 10.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Bucket is good.
And it looks so easy for him. Lou Williams with the sweet-looking J.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Dishes it to Johnson. Back to Harden. Aldridge left side. 4 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Launches a three. Again, the miss by Williams. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The largest lead they had was 6. And that'll about...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Luwawu in at the 3 slot. Young with the ball. To Collins, and finish off by Collins.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
And here's Harden. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Pass to Luwawu. He feeds it to Griffin. The Nets need to get a shot off here. The putback, it's good on the putback. Griffin's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
The incredible energy of Blake Griffin, skilled at sticking with plays and finishing them off.
And the pass to Young. To the wing on the left. Here's Irving. Finished off the break. And now a 12-point Nets lead.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court. Finishes the job.
Here's Herter, covered by Irving. Hunter, the pass to Herter. Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. But they recover it. The kick out to Young. And the 3 off target. Brooklyn leading by 12. Irving looking for an opening. The feed to Jordan. Right side, Griffin. Over Collins. Here's Jordan. Passes it to Llewellyn. Over in the corner, Brown. Over Young. And it's Brown missing. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Collins kicks to Young. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely, and that one is good. Jordan's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
The shot's good from Irving.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trail by 17. Here's Young. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Brown outside. Pass to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Back to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's Brown missing. Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Young dishes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Brown finds Irving. Griffin with it. Back to Irving. Pass to Griffin. Outside Irving. The pass to Griffin. Over Collins. Griffin's shot is off. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Young outside. And he makes good on the layup. Young's got 4 this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Nets leading by 11. Now Irving. He's got 14. From outside the arc, it's good from long range. Irving's got 17 now. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back to the action after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Okongwu. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Fernando in a power forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Johnson's shot is off.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Atlanta. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. And the Nets making a change here. Aldridge is checked in, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. The Hawks trail by 12. Outside Williams. Pass to Fernando. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. No good with the elbow jumper. Johnson outside. To the middle. Aldridge against Williams. Here's Johnson. Lays it up off the glass. And the Nets lead by 14.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. He dishes it to Okongwu. He can't get that one to fall. The Nets go the other way with it. Harris inside. Here's Aldridge. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Hawks trail by 12. Snell, the pass to Williams. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You have to respect how Lou plays. Wiry, strong, no stranger to the +1.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Alinari comes in for Bruno Fernando. Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Bogdanovich. And a change for the Nets. Chioza's checked in. Now here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
Young, right side. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here is Harden. He kicks it to Aldridge. Wide open. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Out left to the wing. 1:25 left to play in the final quarter.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Young against Harden. Feeds it to Green. Back to Harden. Nets passing it around. It's good. And the Nets lead by 9.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Outside Williams. Here's the 3. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Nets. Here's Chioza. And no good. Good D by Williams. 43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Capella. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Young against Harden. Out to Harris. Puts up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Williams looking around. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Game on the line. You need a guy who's willing to step up and deliver that sweet Lou.
Chioza passes to Harden from downtown. Not going to go that time.
Intimidating presence on defense. DeAndre Jordan has all the tools.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at center, locking down the middle. And for Brooklyn, they've got Joe Harris. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Jordan in at the center. Now here's Harden. Great D that time from Giannis.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Lopez, no luck.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Milwaukee now. Middleton finds Giannis. And the jump by Giannis.
Well, I love how fast Antetokounmpo gets to the basket. One of the most mobile guys in the game.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now. He and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Jordan trying to free himself up. Harden, no good. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Middleton looking it over. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here is Irving. And there's the pass to Jordan. Harden outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harden's got his second bucket.
You know, tremendous and wonderful balance from Harden. This dude could have been a running back of the highest caliber with his size, dexterity, and balance. Never lets the defense get him out of his rhythm.
And here's Harden following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 6. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden. I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. And it's Irving missing. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 15-6 run. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Brown in for James Harden.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Kyrie Irving. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. Portis. Pass to Forbes. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The three-pointer, no good. Nets trail by 9. Here's Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Pass to Forbes. We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Outside Irving. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Irving kicks to Aldridge. It's good.
Boy, that's a shot that Aldridge loves. I mean, he's always comfortable in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Holiday with the three. He made it. He got it.
Big time.
Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Forbes in at the 2. Brown drives in.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession. And this time, DeMarcus finds him.
Forbes, the pass to Middleton. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Takes a shot at the elbow. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Yep, it counts.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Chiosa. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He kicks to Brown. Passes to Claxton. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Good on that shot, and with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Irving.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. It's Giannis with the drive. That's tipped. Here's Harden. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Harden's got 8 points.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Giannis up top. 10 points for him. Lopez. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Brown finds Aldridge. Now here's Harden. Back to Aldridge. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Well, I love his stroke. Aldridge has a sweet stroke and continues to produce a nightly double-double threat. He doesn't mind being the focal point of the offense.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
It's Harden with the drive. It's Solomon to Kumbo. And here's the fast break.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. And Harris subbed in for Bruce Brown. Harden surveying the D. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better, and not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
A shot by Jordan, no good. The Bucks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Lopez kicks to Connaughton. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 2.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Harden up top. He's got 8. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Giannis left side. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Harris misses. For Milwaukee, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Harden, and that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the... James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 12 points and as great as... Thanks for joining.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We've got Irving. Griffin is out there with Harris. Then it's Jordan, and it's Harden in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And there it is for him. While the passion in New York is a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Nets trail by 3. Harden outside. The pass to Claxton. Milwaukee with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo, his jump shot continues to look better and better. When he's pulling up like that, the defense is cooked.
Harden the pass to Harris. Shoots the 3. Kicks it to Harden. Here's Irving. Here's Jordan. And the rejection by Giannis.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Harden the pass to Jordan. To the paint, Claxton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Irving. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time and he'll refine himself in that area. Man, can he finish. Chris Middleton, so good at driving inside. And if you don't get there soon enough, he's turning it over on top of your head.
Irving kicks to Aldridge. Shoots over Portis. Aldridge, no luck. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 14-6 run. Here is Forbes. Here's Portis. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. The Bucks have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Middleton against Brown. That one drops for him. Middleton's got 6 in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The shot's good from Irving.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Milwaukee leading by 7. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. Forbes can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Bucks ahead. Up. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Bucks, we've got Holiday. E.J. Tucker is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the three, the small forward.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Cams the 12-footer. Lopez has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bucks.
And, you know, Lopez is very much a real threat to drop one in from that range. I mean, he's an excellent shooter for his size.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Aldridge. Lock at 6. The shot that time, not on target. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. For three, Middleton. It doesn't go for him.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Here's Holiday.
That's his second personal foul. Substitution for the Nets. Joe Harris.
Lopez outside. Pass to Middleton. 5 to shoot. From 10 feet out. Good on the jump shot.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
On the wing, Harris. Pass to Griffin. Stolen by Tucker. Aldridge against Lopez. Passes it to Tucker. And here's Middleton from past the arc. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Offline with his three. And it's Harris with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 10.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Jordan, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. The pass to Connaughton for 3. Offensive rebound. Lopez dishes to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And to Antetokounmpo.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Out to Harris. The 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. High post Lopez. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bucks.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
He dishes it to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Fires the three. Lopez. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Lopez has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And here's Giannis from outside. It's not going to go for him. And so the Bucks take the win. They came. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt, and it's Capella in at the center. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. Middleton against Capella. Second chance shot. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. 3 on the clock. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. And they pick up 2. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready. Some players drift in and out of the action. Trey, he's always right in the middle of things.
He hits the second from the line. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Outside Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. Pass to Holiday. In the corner, Middleton with it. And stolen by Hunter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young against Holiday. And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now here's Young.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
It's his first trip to the line. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Hunter. Here's Collins. And he banks in the layup.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Inside. And Lopez throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And the shot goes down.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Williams looking over the floor. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. 1:56 left in the first. And that one, good.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Here's Williams. Drops in the layup for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Forbes the pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. 1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. And that one goes long. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. And stolen by Portis. Now the Bucks moving it up. Middleton the pass to Tucker. Dishes it to Forbes. Here's Middleton. That shot no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And Williams, here we go. Great positioning on the putback.
Following up on the miss, one thing about Gallinari, cannot question his work ethic.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Forbes the pass to Portis. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Sneaky, quick first step. Gallinari gets downhill, beats his man to the spot, and draws contact.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Now here is Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Offensive rebound. The feed now to Giannis. He gets that one.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Here's Snell. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Lopez kicks to Holiday.
As a coach, you're comfortable with Holiday taking that shot. He has a good feel from the mid-range.
The Hawks leading.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo, and he recovers it. Kicks it out to Collins. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And stolen by Hunter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Young. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Middleton looking it over. Passes to Portis. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Young passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Herter. 6 to shoot. Young in the corner. And the turnover again by Atlanta. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Bogdanovich is checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Williams in for Kevin Herter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Williams against DiVincenzo. Portis can't get it to go.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Good.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Forbes the pass to DiVincenzo. Williams comes with the double team. Middleton on the wing. And the pass to Forbes. And stolen by Okongwu. Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Middleton. Williams against DiVincenzo. And Okongwu slams it in.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Milwaukee has possession. Now, here's Portis. Not a lot of room. Tucker the pass to Portis. And stolen by Okongwu. Pushing it up. Here's Young. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
You know, out in the open floor, Trae Young does an excellent job of assisting or finishing.
From deep three-point range, Milwaukee. No good that time either.
Heart, guts, and commitment, Bobby Portis.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 13 points. And that'll about do it as we get ready for...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is... Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Connaughton passes to Giannis. Stolen. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young is double. Back to Herter. Hunter, no one around him. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 8.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has a chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Middleton outside. Here's Lopez. Pass to Connaughton. Poked away and stolen by Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. Capella, the pass to Herter. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Going hard to the rim, that's what you like to see from Herter. Not just hanging out at the three-point line.
To the paint. Kicks it down to Middleton. Releases from 15. Keeps it alive.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Herter passes to Collins. Here's Capella. Lopez covering. Pass to Collins. Tries it from the top of the key. Off the left rim and up.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And it's good for two. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Young. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Here's Young. And the rejection by Giannis. Holiday finds Middleton. To the middle. From 10 feet out. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Hawks leading by 10. Here's Collins. And foul on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Young against Holiday. Here's Connaughton. Stolen by Collins.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's Giannis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter. Young, right side. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good.
And so it's Atlanta with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Portis. PJ Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Nora in its small forward. Williams' shot is off.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Here is Forbes, and stolen by Bogdanovich.
Just another example of losing concentration. His 4th turnover of the evening. He has to start protecting the ball better. Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead. And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
He gets it in there. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Middleton dishes to Tucker. Launches it. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket for Middleton.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Williams, that's good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Middleton. And good that time.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Can't hit that one. Great D that time for Middleton. Here is Forbes. He is covered by Bogdanovich, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Bucks. Tucker, the pass to Portis. Missed inside. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Pushing the action, not worried about who's in front of him. Kevin Huerter can deliver through contact.
Now DiVincenzo. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Portis.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's Capella. Rebounded by the Bucks. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. The pass to Forbes. Now here's Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Forbes can't get it to go.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
So both teams changing it up here. .111 left to play in the final quarter. Holiday against Young. He kicks it to Snell. Pass to Capella. 5 on the clock. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Look at the leaping ability of Tony Snell. Gets up over the defense and slams it in.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Middleton outside. This one for 3. Lopez. The tip in on the offensive rebound.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Young outside. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lopez with the block. Antetokounmpo looking it over. For three, Middleton buries it from outside.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge. The borough of Brooklyn is the location for the Hawks. Athleticism and skill, both in full effect tonight. John. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Tony Snell is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for the Nets, Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Green, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Harden against Young. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Harden surveying the D. Dishes to Jordan. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Young against Harden. Hangs in the air. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Capella. And stolen by Harris. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, Joe Harris staying engaged on the defensive end. Nice anticipation to get that steal.
Irving against Young. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Harris passes to Harden. He feeds it to Jordan. Back to Harden. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Young inside. He's covered by Irving. Young's shot is good. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Irving looking for an opening. Passes it to Harden. Young with the steal. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. It's Collins with the drive. Pass to Capella. He kicks to Snell. 4 on the clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Nets with the lead. Here's Harden and the jam by Harden.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Young outside. Pass to Capella. Now here's Hunter. Guarded by Harris. Hunter, the pass to Capella. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Nets leading by 4. For 3, Harris. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Nets. Outside Irving. Now the pass to Claxton. The kick out to Brown. Off target with his 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Nets. They're up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Brown. Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Just 2 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Griffin's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 4. Gallinari surveying the D. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, some contact there on the shot, but Danilo Gallinari, much improved upper body strength, maintains his focus. Nicely done.
Irving against Williams. Claxton the pass to Aldridge. Over Okongwu. Here's Claxton. Count it. Claxton's got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Irving against Williams. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more 3-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Count that bucket.
How about the handle of Lou Williams? So comfortable making moves off the dribble.
Williams against Irving. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now the dish to Aldridge. Back to Irving. Over in the corner, Brown. On the wing. Here's Claxton. Outside for Griffin. He dishes it to Aldridge. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. And also, and this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Passes it to Okongwu. A 3 from Bogdanovich. James Harden with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Nets passing it around. To the inside. Pass to Chioza. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Stolen by Harden. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down low, Claxton lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Nets lead by 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Williams, here we go. Yep, that one goes in there. Williams has got 6 points.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Harden against Bogdanovich. Harden the pass to Claxton. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Williams attacking. Kicks to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. 15 seconds left in the first half. The feed to Aldridge. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. That will count. And that one released in time, but no good. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Nets lead by 8.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Griffin dishes to Jordan, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way, and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Young outside, feeds to Capella, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Harden. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
Nets leading by 6. Outside Irving. There's the pass to Griffin. Dishes it to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Snell, and stolen by Irving. To the paint. Young with the steal. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Snell. Jacks up a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Irving for three. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Young. And there's the pass to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Young. Passes it to Hunter. Here's Snell. The Hawks working the ball around. Shoots over Brown, and the turnover again by Atlanta.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Joe Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Then for the Hawks, Alinari comes in for John Collins, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tony Snell. The high post shot, and too long on the shot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Young inside. Griffin on him. Huerter passes to Gallinari. And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Young outside. He feeds it to Capella. Irving with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Young outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. He kicks it to Irving. Back to Harris. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Finished off the break.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Irving. Right side Griffin. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. Uses the glass to drop it in. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Young fires away from outside. Offensive rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Here's Williams. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Brooklyn now, Aldridge out there with Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Chiozza in at the 1.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
The Hawks trail by 7. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Okongwu slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Harden outside. Back to Aldridge. 11 feet away. Collins grabs the miss. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. Over to the left wing. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. Now here's Okongwu. He's guarded closely. Outside Collins. Outside Williams. Pass to Collins. Fires for three. That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn will come the other way. It's Harden with the drive. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Bogdanovich looking around. Kicks to Okongwu. Stolen by Harden. Harris with it. And the pass to Harden. Back to Harris. Beyond the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 7. Williams in the post. That shot, no good. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Out to Harris. Back to Harden. Goes up to the stripe. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Claxton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, this guy has such a knack for keeping defenders off balance. Lou Williams to the free throw line again.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Alinari comes in for Bruno Fernandez. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for John Collins. And Trae Young subbed in for Bogdanovich. Irving passes to Alton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Williams kicks to Young. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. Atlanta making some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Tony Snell subbed in for Lou Williams.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Young passes to Capella. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Young against Irving. The dish to Jordan. Can't hit from in close.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Collins wide open. He fires. The shot misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Brown. Makes it off the glass. And the Nets lead by 9.
Well, this is why Kyrie Irving can make a defense look bad. He can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Here's Young. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
No good from Irving. At the elbow, Hunter. The kick out to Young. A three-pointer is right on target.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That So the Nets starting 5. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Green in at the 4 spot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Harden finds Irving. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Irving dishes to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Back to Jordan. Rebound, Milwaukee.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
He's off on the second. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And, Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Harris kicks to Green. Here's Irving. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. To the inside. And stolen by Jordan. And here they come. Here's Harden. Good D by Holiday.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. DiVincenzo against Harden, the 10-footer. Lopez, no luck. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Irving dishes to Jordan. Back to Irving. For 3, Harris. Green finds Harris. And he converts the layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Now here's Irving. To the middle. Jordan kicks to Irving. Sinks the 15-footer. Irving's got 6 points.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Now here is Holiday. No points in the game yet for him. And the dunk by Lopez.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that. Whoa, my! And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Lopez, no luck.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And a wide open look for Irving. And it's off from three-point range. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Middleton can't get it to go. Out to Harris. Takes a three. Now the pass to Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Brooklyn enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Irving passes to Claxton. The kick out to Irving. Passes to Claxton, and he dunks it down.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
Yo, whose man is Chris?
Middleton looking it over. It's Portis, high post. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. James Harden. He's checked in for Brown. Middleton inside the three-point line. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
Now here's Harden. Tight defense on him. Irving attacking. Here's Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now, here is Harden. He's tightly guarded. Middleton against Aldridge, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 15.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. 1:58 left here in the second. Pass to Llewellyn. To the inside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Three-pointer. Aldridge, no luck. Bucks trail by 15. to Tucker in the corner. Middleton with it. And here's Harden. He's got 6. Irving from long range. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now here's Tucker. He's covered closely. Off target at the rim. Nets leading by 15. Got a piece of it. Aldridge, the pass to Claxton. Back to Aldridge. Irving from long range. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the Nets also making a change. Chioza's checked in. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
For Brooklyn, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Drills it from outside. Harris has got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
A dominating first half of basketball. And so, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 14 points and 3 assists. And that should do it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Lopez dishes to Middleton. Knocks down the 3-ball. He has 5.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown 3-point shooter.
Harden outside. The pass to Irving. Dishes to Jordan. Can't cash in from close range. Bucks trail by 17. Now here's Lopez. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Giannis high post. Griffin's there. And Giannis gets it to go.
Well, I love how fast Antetokounmpo gets to the basket. One of the most mobile guys in the game.
Harden outside. Irving surveying the floor. He feeds it to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Irving kept alive.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Jordan with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Griffin. uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nets lead by 17.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Oh, Griffin in position.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
That one falls. Giannis has got 4 points in the quarter.
When he's on the floor, Antetokounmpo makes good things happen inside. I mean, he's got so much size and skill, a lot for the defense to try to contend with.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo, and it's Griffin with the rebound.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Out to the right wing. Here's Forbes. It's hauled in by Harris.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 22 is their biggest lead. There's the three. And Harris is good for three. Harris has got 8 points.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
And it's blocked by Jordan. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Marcus Aldridge has checked in for Jordan. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Blake Griffin. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. Portis, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. For 3, Harris. Rebound, Milwaukee. Tucker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Forbes, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
Middleton against Harris. The 3. Good on the triple. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter. 6 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Lopez, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Brooklyn. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday, then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Brooklyn with the ball. Harden against Holiday. There's the lob to Aldridge. Bucks shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Harden surveying the D. Outside, Green. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Middleton, the scorer by nature, that time showing he can find his teammates too.
Holiday against Harden. A 3-ball. They get it again.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
It's Giannis with the drive. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he's been hooping. But the rest of the team, not so much.
Harden draws the double. Pass to Harris. The tray. Here's Aldridge. Harden outside. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
No good from outside. Bucks trail by 16. Here's Holiday. Here's Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Really hard to get to the side of Lopez, especially with his reach.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in. Brook Lopez hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Irving. No good, unable to end this run. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Takes the 3. Kick out to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. No good on that one. Nets leading by 14. They kick it out to Green. Back to Irving. Fires from 14. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And he makes that one.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Here's Irving. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. Here's Irving. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Feeds it to Aldridge. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 7 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. And the Bucks miss again. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
The shot's good from Irving.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Brooklyn.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Harris misses.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can cheat himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Harden. Here's Aldridge. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, Aldridge is a load to deal with. When he gets good position, you pretty much have to be physical with him.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Chioza, no good. Giannis outside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Luwawu. And the miss.
And Lopez with his size is so good at just taking away.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it. And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Less options, but you think not too big of an impact for them.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the center position. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Really left alone that time.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Young against Holiday. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. On defense, the Bucks. Young with the ball. Pass to Capella. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Young. From the stripe. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Young's got his second basket of the game.
he just gets this offense going. Young operating in the mid-range this time.
Giannis high post. Working on Collins. Back to Giannis. Passes it to Lopez. Misses from short range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength.
Oh,
goodness.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Now, here is Young. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Antetokounmpo up top. He's guarded by Collins. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Rebound by the Hawks. Young inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. And here's Collins. Young outside. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 5. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Young passes to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. For 3, Middleton, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Young. He's got 6, and good that time. 8 points for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Collins. Alinari comes in for Tony Snell. Hunter's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. There's the pass to Forbes. Now here's Portis. Now Middleton. Back to Portis. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And it's blocked and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. It's Portis high post. Here's Middleton, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game. And
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. Shot's good by Middleton.
Yeah, you don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Williams attacking. Got a hand on it. And Forbes kicks to Portis. Pass to Connaughton. To the right side. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Connaughton. Off target with his 3. The Hawks trailing. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Hunter. Out to Gallinari. Gallinari on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. They get the rebound. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Now, here's Tucker. Defense right on him. Connaughton passes to Middleton. Second shot opportunity. Left side, Portis puts it up from 12. That one off the back iron and out. The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Good work there as it goes.
He's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Here is Forbes. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Hawks making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Fernando, the pass to Gallinari. And the shot is good. And now a 3-point Hawks lead. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Okongwu, the pass to Williams. Here's Giannis, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
An outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Williams kicks to Okongwu. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Inside, Capella.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Forbes, the pass to Lopez. Kick out to Giannis. The Bucks working the ball around. Holiday dishes to Lopez. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Young passes to Capella. He kicks to Young. Floats one. Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Offline with his three. The Hawks leading by 3.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And some good action.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sport, and a star in his role. Clint Capella makes an impact with his defense and rebounding. And that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Tony Snell is out there with Collins, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Middleton with it. He has 7. He dishes it to Lopez. And that one drops for him. Lopez has got 6 points.
Lopez powering through that time.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Pass to DiVincenzo. 8 feet away, and Capella sends it back. Young inside. That one no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's DiVincenzo, and that one is good.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 3-point lead. Kicks it to Capella. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. He had a nice open look right there. That's now 8 points for Brook Lopez.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Young inside. Passes to Herter. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Middleton outside. And he hits it to tie the game up. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's accurate from behind the arc, and there's a reason why Chris Middleton takes a good amount of three-pointers.
Here's Young. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Lopez outside. Dishes it to Middleton. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And stolen by Portis. And Holiday kicks to Forbes. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Here's Gallinari, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
And you think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
6 on the shot clock. Williams with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 2 free throws coming up. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Offensive rebound, Fernando, and he lays it straight in. Fernando's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Middleton finds Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. The pass to Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The second effort. Lopez passes to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shot's good by Middleton.
Wow, what a shot there. We don't usually see Chris from that kind of distance playing confident.
Here's Young. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
To the paint. Middleton left side. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Back to Middleton. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. A 2-point game. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And now the defense full attention and antennas up. Trae Young getting warm.
Giannis outside. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Holiday. Middleton on the wing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here is Young. Molinari with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. DiVincenzo against Young.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Gallinari. Collins comes in for Bogdanovic. And Hunter subbed in for Lou Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Portis has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Holiday looking over the floor. Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Collins. Holiday goes in. There's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
There is no coach that does not ask his point guard to distribute the ball. Holiday did just that with that time.
Atlanta is shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Okongwu. Capella trying to free himself up. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Portis. Here is Forbes.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Kicks it out to Collins. Young outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And the Hawks making a change here. Fernando's checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks.
And Trae Young wants to be a leader, but it's not about wanting it. You have to show it on a consistent basis so your teammates start to look towards you.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Passes it to Portis. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Young outside. The dish to Okongwu. It's in!
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
The pass to Forbes. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Well, without the D from Holiday there, that shot probably has a better chance.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.